Is he winning this? He has to, right? Does he? Easy. I mean, like, what the fuck is this? Guys, can someone explain what the fuck are they doing? Well, it's not one magical thing that they were doing, one util set, one lineup that they've been doing. No, there's like 10 things that they've done better than Vitality, or maybe there's not 10 things and they've done 3 better than Vitality. Maybe they communicated better, had a better vibe, and I don't know, played more deathmatch. And that's it. Someone pushes up here and you're like, oh, what the fuck, he pushed mid, pushed mid, what are you holding, bro? No. It's your job to clear this, so you can flash like this and clear this shit. Bro, you just saw the boost. You just saw him, bro. What are you doing? Why are you walking back? The fuck? Hello gamer, Coach P here, and today we're gonna be watching Lato, the superstar of Legacy team. He's currently the highest rated player and he was in this match as well. So I wanna just unravel the mystery how they broke the Vitality streak. I don't think that was something surprising that is gonna be broken at some point. I didn't think it's gonna be Legacy, to be honest, but I knew it's gonna get broken at some point. I think Vitality knew that as well. And it's no better time than Major to break it, because in the Major there is most preparations going on, there is most different teams from different regions joining in on the tournament. So it's the best chance for them to show that they can prepare, they can anti-strat Vitality like crazy. And that's what we're gonna be seeing in this match. So I'm very curious what happened. I didn't see this match live, so let's check this out and let's watch it from Lato's POV. Okay, pistol round, we have 3 sets of util actually, which is quite surprising to me. On Vitality side, we have only 1 set of util and the dualis. So let's see what T-side Legacy can cook up with these 3 sets of util. They have 2 molotovs, 2 smokes, 3 smokes actually, 1 nade and 1 flash and decoy. Lato's just holding mid here. Good movement around the angles, not getting caught. It's very interesting what they want to do with this. I actually lose the entry on the Mao. Get naded. Honestly, they can't really do anything. Because Vitality is just picking them banana. Well, to the next round. Guys, this proves don't buy util on pistol rounds. I'm telling you, fuck this util, bro. No, I'm kidding. It was obviously could work. Because they are a team and they have a plan with it. But didn't work this time. Which doesn't prove anything. We have a Tech 9. He's going alone towards second mid. Gonna be searching for that entry. Maybe gonna pop for that smoke. Oh, and by the way, this smoke, guys, is like a default smoke thrown in T-side of Tier 1, Tier 2 teams, even lower teams. So what this smoke does is basically it blocks off mid and it creates an opportunity to pop through it and push long or short. So people on short and people on long, they have to watch out, right? This is how you line it up. And the smoke pops over here. It creates a lot of space because, for example, the long player has to watch out 1 flash and he can get rushed by Tech 9s, right? That's why he rotated off. That's why Robs didn't stay here as well, because it's dangerous. So if you wanna throw that mid lurk smoke, you're gonna line yourself up next to this wall. Aim at this black part of the window. And just jump throw. And the smoke spreads in the middle of mid. Which makes it possible for you to go inside the smoke, ask for a flash, and then jump out and push the guy long who's getting caught off guard holding the smoke. Or the guy short for that matter. Okay. That is gonna be throwing a smoke towards Moto. He was throwing in... For that Moto smoke, you're gonna line yourself up with the middle of this lower brick here. And then you're aiming next to this roof, but slightly to the right, so the smoke doesn't bounce off this roof. And all the way up to this roof. Something like this. And the smoke bounces nicely deep into long. Doesn't leave any gaps. And you can push the A side from short and apartments. Now flashing his teammates through. For that flash banana, line yourself up in this corner. Look where the window meets the pipe. And just left click row. That will pop inside this window and not blind your teammates. as you can see. It's a one-way flash, only blinding banana players. Towards banana, and they're gonna push B. So the smoke motto, I guess, was to draw rotations, but it didn't really work. It looks like Vitality is gonna have 3 members towards B. I mean, 1 on site and 2 CT, which is not ideal. And they're just rushing in. Getting naded, and then he dies again. But they win the round. Okay, okay. Nothing special, to be honest. Just a B push. And they traded out. I mean, Lato didn't do anything special this round. Looks like he's defaulting towards second mid. Just spamming. I just want to make sure, guys, you spam at the lower part of the X. Because if you spam at the higher part, it's just gonna go through the roof and it's not gonna hit the someone standing at the end of apps. It's something worth to notice. Also spamming the other walls. I mean, these apartment walls are kind of paper thin. Throws a Molotov. Into apps. I mean, this Molotov is gonna help out Nissim clear out apps later on, because it blocks off, I mean, it mollies off all these areas. Close apps. It's really strong Molotov. I mean, normally people were throwing a Molotov here in the early round, but I assume he on purpose threw the molly like this to push anybody who's playing up close with pistols back, right? Maybe even make them push second mid. So the secret about the Molotov apps is it has to bounce off this part of the door. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna line up with these stairs, but you're gonna look down from this part of the door, right? So you're lining this up, running forward, and then jump through. And the molly bounces nicely. Molotovs all the close angles in apartments, so nobody stands in these corners. Now he's holding mid. They're gonna group up banana. Just push through the smoke? No, not really. Pushing out long. Okay, and they are just wrapping the A side, right? So it's a pretty good strat against an eco, or against a force buy in this case. Because you're wrapping, you have these long range duels from long to pit, right? The pit player is getting wrapped, he can't do anything. Top bulk position is getting shot from long, right? So nobody can stand like in these close angles right here and kill your teammates going out apps. There is no crossfire between site and apartments, because if you're going short, right, these angles, or all these angles here, they are getting shot by long. So it's a very good strat. And we've already seen this in the other demos as well, guys, if you've been watching. Okay, pretty good crosshair placement. They clear everything. Obviously he's gonna clear side. A lot of you guys in your Faceit matches or Premier matches wouldn't clear side completely. And when saying side, I speak of this exact angle, right? Right here, hidden. It's waiting like this. Not exposed to short, but someone can hide like this and sit, right? Sometimes you don't clear it. So sometimes it looks, guys, like the guy is playing default, right? He's playing his default spot, second mid, he's just spamming, doing the same thing over and over. But this is how tier 1 CS looks like. You're doing the same thing over and over, and you're making small little changes in between the rounds. So for example, let's say one round he's spamming and Nissim is like slow here, right? Another round he's gonna be spamming and Nissim is gonna run up, all the way up, like quickly, right? Another round maybe he'll throw a molly and he's not even gonna go second mid, right? He's gonna go banana with the team. So it's like these little changes. Obviously now they know that Vitality has eco, so they're just playing a default round without anything special, any special fakes. Again, the same molly, Molotov right side of apps, Nissim misses the jump. And he's joining his teammates back to banana. Looks like default round. What I want you to notice, guys, is that Vitality are not stacking inside apps, and also Legacy are not going inside apps. Why?
I've been talking about this for ages, but playing inside apps is very good for the CTs. But the CTs, they know that the Ts know that is good, so the Ts will avoid apps, right? It's like, they just molly this shit, spam it, but they never go inside. It's like a big mistake on tier 1 CS. And they double nade sandbags. Pretty default play as well. It's very good versus eco. You wanna double nade sandbags. You can do it with your friend and face it or premiere. If you just look at this right part of the wall, right? This part of the wall, if you bounce it like this, it's always gonna bounce sandbags. So you can line it up with, like Lato lined it up with this end of the roof, but you can just also look at this right side of the wall always. Not like to the left of the wall, but always like the right edge of the wall. It's always bouncing into sandbags nicely. And a very interesting play from Dumao to push into city. Just a B execute here. What we see. Okay, just sprays down ropes. Honestly, if you watch Lato, right, it looks like smooth styling. Like he's just holding second mid for a bit and then just grouping up with the team. Like that's what we see, but that's tier 1 CS for you. Bounces this flash off. I literally speak about this flash in the course in the improvement camp, that if you're playing solo queue even, you should molly boiler then bounce a flash like that. Why? Because people like to push up here, and your teammates in Faceit or Premier, they might not communicate with you that they're not holding mid completely, right? Someone pushes up here and you're like, oh, what the fuck, he pushed mid, you pushed mid, what are you holding, bro? No. It's your job to clear this, so you can flash like this and clear this shit. Just a little bit of rant from the coaching. Okay, Rob's throwing his default molly bulk. As we can see, it works. If you guys want to see how Vitality is playing the CT side on Inferno, you should check out the video with Robs that I've done a couple days ago. I'll put it in the description if you wanna see it from Rob's POV. It's not gonna be versus Legacy, but yeah, basically doing the same shit. So we're going into apps now. It looks like some kind of A split or A fake, or at least mid take. Gonna bounce this molly. The molly is gonna bounce actually under porch. Oh, that's a nice molly. Definitely you can use that in your Faceit matches. Just bouncing it just from the highest point of the frame of the door. And for the Molotov under porch from boiler, you wanna line up with the upper part of this wall. Then run forward and release the molly. This is how it's gonna bounce and molly everyone under porch. Super useful when your team is trying to help you take mid. Don't do it when you're alone, because you're gonna get pushed by MP9, right? So make sure maybe your teammates before that, they mollied close, short, like this. So then you're like, okay, they mollied this, let me move up. Now they're holding, right? Lining up the molly, running forward. And then peeking. But Rob catches him. Maybe it's not the best idea to molly from boiler. Or at least expect a push like this. Yeah, it's impossible to win this duel. Yeah. The rest of the team pushes into A and they win this, so... Like, as you can see, guys, Lato's the best rated player, but his POV is not that flashy. It's not that, like, he's running up mid and killing 3 people. Because you have to understand, guys, if you're watching all these highlights and shit, why these highlights are so impressive that on this caliber of play, everybody's so good that getting a highlight against these players is insanely hard compared to getting a highlight in your Premier match on your Faceit match. Let's say Lato joins a Faceit match in like even 3 or 4 elo in EU, he's gonna get these highlights because these people are fucking noobs compared to tier 1 players, okay? Like, don't think that someone at 3k elo or 4k elo in Faceit is as good as these guys. It's not even close. It's like, on a scale of 1 to 10, like 4k elo Faceit player is probably like 6, and the tier 1 player like Robs is like 10. So, in the knowledge and in the reading the game, you know.
So the point is that it's not gonna look flashy, but it's just perfection, you know? He's doing everything right on his default. Maybe apart from dying to Robs. Okay, just picks mixed, super aware. Gonna flash his teammates, or not. Nade towards cross. And they're going B again. Well, surprise, surprise, guys. Vitality has a scrappy buy, they're not going inside apartments. Guys, if I'm smart, I'll predict this, but I don't know if I'm smart, that at some point they're gonna do an ups pop at some point later in the game, because they haven't been going ups ever. Like one time he was in boiler, but they never went out ups yet. So I feel like maybe, I don't know, around 8, 9, 10, it's gonna be that ups pop, and it's gonna work, because they're not gonna expect it. Okay, here we have the, I assume it's gonna be city smoke variation? Probably. Left and right click, jump throw. It's a left and right click, jump throw smoke. Okay, so for this smoke city, you're gonna line yourself up in the corner. You're gonna look around this black part and in the middle of the roof, from up to down, right? To the right of the black part and on the roof, and you're gonna W jump throw, left and right click. And the smoke bounces nicely on top of city, smokes off boost and the city spawn. It's a W jump throw, remember, W left and right click jump throw. And the Molotov new box, nope. This is gonna be Molotov first box, right? Yes, sir. For the Molotov first box, so it spreads nicely, you're gonna go in between these barrels. You're gonna look for this sticking out part of the roof, and then aim to the left of it between these roof parts. And left click throw. The molly spreads perfectly and burns all the way behind first box and on top of first box. Behind first. Another B execute. I've been saying this for ages as well, guys, that in your face it matches. Like, if you just have a one friend who knows B util, right? And you guys can molly first box, molly new box, smoke city and coffins, it's GG for the other team when you're on T-side Inferno, right? As long as your whole team doesn't die before that. But honestly, these guys can execute versus Vitality and win. Of course, your executes will not be perfect, but if you use the same util sets, you'll just dominate T-side, honestly. Like, imagine you're joining 15k Premier and you're executing B-side every single time. They have nowhere to stand if you molly new box, first box, right? They can only be like sitting in dark, but it's kind of shit because you're trapped. You can push through the city smoke, but you should be aware of that, or you can push through the coffin smoke. Like, it's over for the cities if you just execute properly. You better learn that shit. Dude, I like his skins kind of, like, I kind of want to get the red skins because of this guy. This combo looks sick. So now he pushes into apps, and they're doing like a no molly contact play apps, which is interesting. I told you guys at one point they'll just do something apps, and it's not a pop, but it's like a contact play. So they didn't throw any util inside apps, which indicates that they might be not defaulting towards it, and now Robs is not expecting it as much, right? I mean, he's still looking, but he's taking out his util. Like, he would never like take out his util at this timing if he thought they could be up close, right? Oh, let's see. Like, he would never do this shit if he knew that they could be that close. Like, as you can see, they're boosting. Oh, baby. The boost. The deadly boost. And also, guys, I want you to notice they're fucking boosting, right? But this is so important to notice. As they're boosting, before Nissan peaks, right? He doesn't see him, see? So they boost in a way where they're not exposed to pit as they're boosting. Like, if you guys go in the corner and start boosting, like, you're dead. They're gonna kill you jumping up. But if you boost it before you peek it, and then you peek it on top of your friend, boom, like this, right? Already boosted, that's an insane play. So, like, he peeks, right? He's already boosted when he's peeking. He's not boosting in the middle of apps. He's boosting before them. And that's the little detail that will separate your boosts, your shit boosts in the corner from the pro boosts, which he's already boosted before he peeks out, right? So you better steal this one, not just crouch in a random place. And now Robs is like, what the fuck is this? But he walks back into it. What the fuck? Robs, what are you doing? Bro, you just saw the boost. You just saw him, bro. What are you doing? Why are you walking back? The fuck? Bro. Robs must be like on something. Like, dude just walked back into something he saw. Like, you never walk back into angles. He must be like communicating or distracted or what the fuck is this? Like, is this a simulation we're living in? Rob's walking into angles? I don't know. Okay, so nothing special again. This is a molly for new boys, guys. This one you have to know as well, for sure. For the molly new box, you're gonna line yourself up to the right of the car and aim on the left part of this pin on the wall. It spreads nicely behind the new box as well as in front of it, to the left of it. Head towards T-ramp. They're boosting from the other side. The fuck? What the what is this? They don't know they can boost? Are they just like figuring this out now? Like, guys, they're just like, let's try this boost, you know? Like, maybe it will work. Does it work? Ah no, they're jump spotting. What? Do they actually want to boost, or is this just jump spot? Right, maybe I'm like 1 IQ, maybe I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Like, what the fuck is this? Guys, can someone explain what the fuck are they doing? Can you actually go up here? Like, maybe there is a like pixel glitch or something that you can go up? And I'm dumb? I guess I don't know. They're pro players, they probably know this shit, so... Like, they're probably trying to do something that I don't know about. But it seems like they don't know about it too. Well, it is what it is. Sometimes we don't understand things. Like... Okay, we're gonna have this left and right click boost and city smoke again. And Molotov new box, I guess? Yeah, because his teammate's throwing the first box molly. Gonna break the smoke, right? For the Mo. And they're gonna push in? Nope. They're gonna push in now. Well, again, nothing really that special. He's just throwing util and going into the side. Like, this is your POV when you're winning versus Vitality. You're just running around the map and throwing some util, guys. In short. Like, and maybe boosting your friend in apps once in a while. And you're the highest rated player of this team. You know, you're just chilling, just running around apps, just throwing some util here and there. The boost one, like, imagine if your faceit matches could look like this, guys. You're just running around the map, throwing some util, you know, maybe boosting someone once in a while, and you're winning every match and gaining elo. No way, fucking it looks like this. You just need to carry and 30 bomb every match to win. That's why, by the way, you're not supposed to throw that much util in your faceit matches. Because, first of all, nobody cares about the util on city side. They'll just, like, not respect it, or they don't care about the defaults and shit like this. They're not even thinking, they don't have brain on faceit matches. So they're just run and kill you. So don't throw all this, like, complicated util. Nobody's think like, it's not that people are dumb, but people just don't give a fuck about this, like, level of CS, of complication, right? Like, compared to tier 1 CS players, yes, they're dumb in CS, right? But, like, I'm not hating on people playing Face It matches. I'm playing Face It matches myself, but I know I need to be a monkey in the Face It match, right? No brain, just go and kill. So don't play like this, please. Don't stand AFK, throw util and things like this and think you're a tier 1 pro in your Face It level 4 match. Of course, if you join a team, play with a team later on, of course you can do that shit, but not in Face It or Premiere. Okay, he checks mid. Simple routine. Gonna throw this molly, which is gonna be again the same molly he's been throwing, but from a slightly different place. Do not waste timing. To throw the Molotov inside apartments from close up second mid, you wanna be in front of this part, so you don't wanna block with it. So here, next to the red wall. And then you're aiming at the D letter. And running forward and releasing. This is how it bounces. As well as the other molly burns all the close angles and helps your teammate take subs control. Nate's boiler in case someone wants to push. He expects those pushes already because it's 1-8 and like Vitality might go a little bit wild, but they don't. And again, a similar setup, Nissim and him going ups. Are they gonna boost? Why is he looking at the walls, guys? Is he cheating? No, he's anti-flash. They expect some kind of pop flash. Nissim is not anti-flash, he is. In case there's a pop flash, he can turn around and save his friend, or at least trade him. Oh, they're just popping ups. And I told you guys, I told you it's gonna happen at some point. Mr. Robs is too strong, it seems. Again, the mid default smoke is gonna be connected to the flash. Just to flash any upper holding mid in the beginning. And they just nade the shit out of banana. And again, just casually running around the map and throwing some util. Oh, he gets some trade here and there, you know, throws some util. Just chill, chill guy. Chill guy Lato. This is an important resmoke, guys. This is gonna save you many times. I see so many, like, I'm abusing this shit myself. I'm sitting in library here with an op and holding like this, and you're just dying to me. In 3k elo. But no, Lato's gonna smoke it from here without being exposed, right? So just aim between those windows and use that smoke. The smoke of long when you're scaling up short, what you wanna do is you wanna line your smoke between these two windows and just make a single step. And make sure to not peek into library or into these deeper angles. Just throw the smoke with a single step, smoke of long, and then just scale up later. Of course, you can just do a little bit less of a step, maybe walk furrow. It's gonna land more in the middle. Doesn't really matter that much as it's a smoke on the fly, right? But ideally you wanna land it in the middle of the space, so it leaves the smallest amount of gap here. It's gonna spread later, but you don't want any cheeky shenanigans here. Pretty simple lineup. And now he can cross. He has another smoke, so they're winning this clutch 100%. Just gonna plant and resmoke long. Like if I would be him, I would plant for pit, but yeah, sure. Just resmoke this he already resmoked. He gave the smoke. Right? Oh, it was a glitch. He didn't pick up another smoke. I'm tripping. Never mind. Is he winning this? He has to, right? Does he? Easy. I mean... like, for me, this was a mistake from Apex. Apex should probably go here and wait, like jiggle, and wait for Zaiwu to push through the smoke and then peek, right? Because Zaiwu with 49 HP and fucking op cannot trade in this weird smoke, right? It's impossible for Zaiwu to trade. So Zaiwu should chill here, maybe throw a flash, then go through the smoke, and Apex should be here, jiggling, not letting the guy cross to pit or anything, ready to swing, right? So the molly was great, but honestly Apex threw this round, so yeah. Like, it's easy, like, it's impossible for Zaiwu to win this. Like, really, like, it's hard in the smokes with op. It's not really Zaiwu's mistake. But yeah, cheers to Lato. Guys, is Legacy doing something special? No. The answer is no, there's no mystery behind it. They're just doing their default shit, literally playing their default rounds, but just hitting more shots than Vitality. And it's honestly what CS boils down to. Just hit your shots. Well, hitting your shots is not only putting the mouse on the model. It's also awareness. It's being used to your team. It's having good vibes. It's being warmed up. It's training your aim. It's training your default. So he's the master of the second mid, right? Master of his routine on the second mid. It's communication. It's all these things connected. So you're not distracted and you actually can hit your shots. And these small things matter. They all add up and they show here as like domination. But it's nothing magical. It's not one magical thing that they were doing. One util set, one lineup that they've been doing. No, there's like 10 things that they've done better than Vitality, or maybe there's not 10 things and they've done 3 better than Vitality. Maybe they communicated better, had a better vibe, and I don't know, played more deathmatch. And that's it. Because the default is default, right? You don't change that much about it. Of course, there's gonna be some mind games, some outplays, some things like this. But at this scoreline, like, it's not only these gimmicky outplays. They were just better overall in this match. And this round they're gonna lose because already have second mid, no chance. At least Lato's practicing his util sets. Yeah. So you might overlook this and think like, oh, Lato's casually running around the map, throwing some util, you know, winning the match. But it's not. The Legacy played super well. Obviously Vitality didn't play as they usually do, like insanely good. But yeah, as you can see, I'm just wanna unravel these mysteries. There's nothing special, nothing crazy special about these players. They're just fucking good at the game, and that's it. And these matches will happen. And honestly, I don't think Legacy is gonna like, maybe they go playoffs, but they won't win the major. They're not good enough on all of the maps. Like Vitality over them any other day. But yeah, guys, I hope this was valuable. Hope you learned a lot. And I'll see you on the next reviews. Have a great one.